camera though. I'm trying to fix this camera though. Yes, I'm trying to fix this camera. Life without a tripod. The chronicles continue. Man. I'm gonna use these clamps thing. I'm gonna use these clamp things. Put on the side of my celly cell so my phone can stand up. So my cell phone can raise up and set a standard. Okay, hold on. Y'all see I'm trying to clamp it on right now. Oh, sweet surrender. Look at that. Those Dollar Tree clamps work. Big shout out to Pinterest. I learned how to make a homemade tripod on Pinterest. Y'all, if you're poor, if you're on a budget, or if you're rich, wealthy, behind all your wildest dreams. Shout out to Tina Turner. Never in your wildest dreams. Okay, go to Pinterest and it'll teach you how to save your money. Go save that money. It's me, Elay. Elay, pronounced like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. I'm from Saginaw, Michigan, not Saginaw, Texas. I gotta do that again. You need to do that again. Yo, what's up? It's me, Elay. Pronounced LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. From Saginaw, Michigan, not Saginaw, Texas. From Saginaw, Michigan, from not Saginaw, Texas. How to go to church without feeling victimized. How to go to church. It sounds scary, don't it? Without feeling victimized. For the people who do still want to give God a try, I do applaud you in this day and age that we're living in because they're starting to crucify the people who do love God. Having said that, how to go to church without feeling victimized. And this is coming from me, meaning no judgment via your sexual orientation. Because that should not have anything to do with you walking into church. So making it clear just to say how to go to church without feeling victimized as a whole. You know what I mean? As a person, as an individual, because that's what we are. You can be pansexual, you could be regular, you can be whatever all these terms are. Okay, I'm not trying to get all politically correct. I'm just trying to express it how I'm trying to describe it to make it clear to y'all. When you go to church, you're a person, okay? Let's leave it like that. We all are human beings, despite the labels that we give ourselves to better define who we are. How to go to church without feeling victimized. Because every last one of y'all just about have come across some over religious people in your life, and as long as you are alive, you will unfortunately continue. That's how they talk to continue to run into them. But it's usually the other way around. They always running into you, condemning you to hell as usual. It's another day in paradise. Another saint condemned me to hell. How many people condemned you to hell, Bobby? 38. Wow, I'm beating you. I'm on 40. You know what I'm saying? If I had a dollar for how many people told me I was going to hell, I would be richer than Donald Trump. But nonetheless, I say to say this. Despite all the bad apples, the bad seeds that we have who are in the church condemning everybody and babies to hell, we have to pretend they're not there right quick and forget the whole reason we're going is to for the Lord, to better ourselves. Church is to help you improve. It's a way to have a healthier life, quality of spiritual thinking, and all this stuff. Just stay with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why do you go to the doctor? Oh, so I can get sicker? Yeah, doctor, I want to go to the doctor so I can get real sick, so I can have some days off. No, most people go to church because they are in search of self improvement, some guidance to get through this. So for the people who still want to go to church, who like to go to church but have a hard time and have anxiety about going to church, especially if you haven't went in a while, here's some advice from me to you. If you want to go to church, but you ran out of church anyways because you tired of people, welcome to the club, because that's me too, okay? Number one, I go online now because, for example, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan, so our city is tiny, so we don't have that. Even though we have a lot of churches here, we have, out of all these churches, I haven't found a church here that suits me. Okay, that I feel comfortable in. It's no different from when you're going to college. If you go to any college your in your dwelling, in your area, you could go to any college you wanted to. Sometimes you just don't find the college, so you have to go further to get the education and setting an environment that you fit. That's how I feel about church around here. I'm not bashing any church or nothing like that. I just haven't found a church in this area that suits me. So I go online to Relentless Church. What up? Relentless Church. Okay, yeah, Pastor John Gray and Avatar. Avatar girl, what's up, girl? How you and your kids doing, though? How to go to church without feeling victimized if you still want to go to church. Number one, tithes and offering. Tithes and offering. You get the sweaty pastor up there talking about give, ha, give, ha, give, ha. Wring those pockets dry. He sweat more harder about giving money than he do about the church, the word of God, because that's what it's supposed to be about, right? Go to church and learn about the word of God, but he up here spending 2 hours talk about give money. Don't give. You may feel bad, but don't give. Okay? You just go there and embrace the essence of the church. Take it in as much as you can, as much as you can take. Don't give. And also, if you feel embarrassed because people staring at you with hawk, eagle eyes talk about you not giving and being mean to you and turning up their noses and scooting away from you because you're not giving to their church, even though you're a visitor, or even if you're not a visitor, how about not even get an envelope and pretend you're filling it out and put an empty envelope in the basket? Just don't give. Just don't. Just try it. Just try it. I did it. And like in a real life church, and the person sitting next to me was a guy. He's like, "Oh, you bad. You crazy. You full of demons." And I'm thinking to myself, bruh, I was just at your house. I'm not giving to church and I'm full of demons. I was at your crib yesterday listening to the stuff coming out of your mouth. I think you're the one who's full of demons. Just because you put a guap into a basket don't mean nothing. Hello, and moving on. I didn't give. I didn't put nothing in the basket. I passed that basket right on like it was poison. Okay? It's like I'm here. I'm here. I'm broke. I'm here for the word and I'm not giving no money. Period. Next thing, if that's another obstacle. Another one is how you dress. Look, I'm a girl. Okay? I'm a woman. I'm a lady. I'm a female. Okay? But there's just days I just don't feel like putting on a dress. Especially up here in Michigan because it's winter and it's cold. Oh, so that's why you put on a long dress coat. Well, I don't like long dress coats because they too long and I'm clumsy. And they get caught up around my ankles and I'll be getting them dirty when I get in the car. Okay? To each his own. Okay? Why don't you wear a long skirt? Didn't I just say I can't wear long stuff that long to my ankles? I trip over it. Well, you hold it. Shut up. How about that? Okay. Okay, because 10 minutes ago I came up in here with some blue jeans and I put $1,000 in the basket. You want to talk about my outfit then? You was like, oh yeah, press low. Come as you are. Come as you are. Yeah, Miss Hottie Toddy and the Daisy Deuce dropped $1,000 in a basket. Come as you wish because God gonna use anything and everybody. But if I come up in church, don't give and I'm looking modest, you follow demons. And you ain't giving. And you wearing pants. Forget all that. Go to church, dress comfortably, because it's not a fashion show. Some people like to dress, whatever, fine, cool. But there's no obligation that is mandatory. about coming into church dressing XYZ, okay? Just please don't show up in your underwear. But for heaven forbid you're in an abusive relationship, you have to run out of the house, and that's all you had on your back. Of course, go to the church, but the church people will give you some clothes to put on. Hey, don't get crazy on me. Don't get crazy on me. Follow me, people. Follow me. Come as you are. You don't have to tame your hair like you're going to a stupid job interview. Don't have to take the color out your hair. Just be advised, people gonna stare because that's what they do. Okay, that's all I can say. You can wear you some shades. I don't care you in church, but if that helps you keep those people, if it helps keep a barrier and make you feel protected because people staring at you because you may have chosen to go in there in your goth outfit. So what? Goth is hot. But you want to keep your shades on to help give you a little more mm, to not see them, to avoid the eye contact. Fine, you gotta do what you gotta do because the bottom line is you really do want to go to church and hear the lesson or hear the singing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people deprive you from even putting your foot in the door. So don't give money if you don't want to. Pass that basket like it's poison. You wear what you want to do. You wear what you want to wear. Hypothetically speaking, don't go in there naked or in your t-shirt and panties. At least put some pants on. You know what I'm saying? Common sense. Everybody know that. Another thing is if you are a visitor to a church and or you get invited by your friends and you do go out of the kindness of your heart or if you feel led to or curious, you do not have to stand up when they ask you, may the visitors please stand. I can't stand that part. I'm coming to church on the low, and now you having the visitors stand so we can look like a spectacle, so y'all can talk about us or come flock to us and be all in our business and stuff. No, don't stand. Then they'll probably try to egg you on and say, "Oh, stand, stand." Don't stand. Just sit there. You know, I'm cool. I'm cool where I'm at. No pressure. Leave me alone. Just let me be here. Oh, you don't understand. Oh, you being defiant. You aren't respecting authority. No, that's not the case, man. I didn't come here for all that. If I wanted to do all that, I would have just joined the army or something. You know, I'm coming up in here to church, man. You know, may the visitors please stand. Don't stand. I want you to be comfortable when you go there so you can receive what you got to receive because some people be going there because it do be their last resort. So if you got all these stupid distractions in the way, you might miss something that could save your life. It could be a word of advice. It could be anything. It could be somebody in that church you sit next to who turn around and say, how you doing? And give you direct contact. You're going to have a good day today. You know, that could be all you need. So these are things I'm equipping you with. So if you want to go in there to help you defend yourself, just so you can sit your butt down in church. You know what I'm saying? So where are we? Number one, don't give. Pass the basket like it's poison. Pass that basket to the left. Don't put no money in. Pass it like it's poison. Don't go to church naked or in your t-shirt and your panties, but do come, with some respect. Come as you are, though. May the visitors please stand if you feel uncomfortable. H, no, don't stand. Wave up a little courtesy finger. I don't know why they do that. What the H is this? And say, I'm cool, thank you, but you're going to stay right here in your seat. The next thing is, sometimes when you go to church, they have the ushers, you don't want to go to the front. When I used to go to church, I still didn't like going to the front. It was gross. It was disgusting. And what I mean by that it was too close to the front. It was too many people. It was too tight. I didn't want to be that close to people. I have a hard time being in a movie theater. I'm just thankful they have those little armrest dividers, so I can put my cup there to signify this is my section, this is my space. So don't put your coat and person overlapping into my area. If it wasn't for those dividers, I'd have a difficult time going to the movies too, because I do need a little division there to separate that this is my space. Please don't go past that. That's why I mean that is disgusting, because I just don't want to be all close like that. Or if I have to use the bathroom, that means I gotta put more attention on myself, come all the way from the front of the church, all the way back there, that long hall, that whole walk of shame, go all the way to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So I still, to this day, even if I did go to a church or something, just to pop in and see how things go, or just pop in to get some real life one-on-one on contact from the Father, you know what I'm saying? I still in the back. So, having said that, for the people who would like to go to church but do prefer to sit in the back, and I think I will forever be one of the people who like to sit in the back because it's comfortable. I have to use the bathroom and get up. It's a little more space, a little more room. I can breathe. I can sit down my stuff in peace. Having said that, there will be those aggressive ushers who say Pastor said everybody needs to move up because he needs to have a tighter shot for the camera so the church can look full. First of all, F you, F you, F you, F you, F you, and F you. Moving forward. Who cares about needing to fill the seats so the church can look full while you go live? Forget all that. It's not my fault you can't fill up a church. Now you want to stun like you got 80,000 people in there and there's only 8. No, I will not participate in that. I'm in this church. You should be happy there's somebody here coming because they want to on their own free will still. So a lot of these people don't want to be followers of Christ no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all screwed up, man. I'm still confused about some of this stuff, man. On me, you know what I'm saying? So, ushers, don't be so aggressive, but you probably will meet some aggressive people who try to push you to the front. Just calmly tell them, yo, please, I feel very comfortable sitting back here. Please let me just stay back here. If they get all crazy, stand your ground and stay there in church. Don't let those bully ushers, because some of them are bullies, don't know how to act with a little piece of power, okay? Remember that too. Remember that, okay, they acting real small-minded right now. This is the only type of power they have. Here is where they feel like they God. But don't let them bully you out of church. Don't make them cause a scene so they can stress their authority and kick you out or do all this religious stuff and start praying on you, laying hands on you. No, they provoked that because they didn't listen to you when you kindly said, please, I would prefer to stay back here. You shouldn't have to even make an excuse to say, hey, I got a health condition when you don't, so I can sit back here. I hope you don't have to lie. I don't encourage lying, but you got to do what you got to do if you really want to go to church. And them stupid ushers forcing you to go to the front saying, yo, look, I need to stay back here. And if push come to shove, yeah, say, yeah, I got a health condition. I need to stay back here closer to the restroom. And they usually, they come off that. They do come off that, okay? So I'm just saying, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, okay? You got to do what you got to do sometimes. I believe I did that one time at a church. Usher tried to have me go up there. It was the time and place. I was going through an abusive relationship. I wasn't on point. I just knew I needed to get somewhere to church. I wasn't even trying to hear the word. I just knew church was an escape for some mental peace because at the time that was the only way I was going to be able to get out the house to get my thoughts together, okay? Church. Oh, you can go to church. It ain't crap there at church. Ain't nobody trying to talk to you at church. So I felt safe there at that time because it gave me that. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me this quiet space, okay? So I just wanted to sit in the back, have time to think, plan a way to get out of an abusive relationship. Because sometimes, you in church. Why don't you stay out? You can be so messed up in the head, you go right back, not thinking, forgetting that you're out, okay? Just to have a mental thought. I need to just sit back here. Ushers was pressing me to come up in the front because they needed the seats to be filled because more people were coming. I said, look, I'm not feeling good. I need to stay back here close to the restroom, please. I lied, but I did it. I lied, yeah, I did. And I'm sorry, but it was a survival mechanism. I just really need to be in there. I knew I wasn't going to have the patience to be sitting up there with those closed constrictions and those hot day lights. Sometimes those lights bother me too. They do. They hurt my eyes. So I need to just sit in the cut. So I just told him, yo, I just need to just stay back here, please. I got something going on. I might have to use the bathroom a couple times. I just need to stay back here. They let me go. So do that if you really want to go to church. Wrap up, pass the basket to the left, pass it like it's poison. Don't give nothing. If the people ask you to stand up, don't stand up. If they talk about this, oh well, come as you are. Just don't go to church naked or in your t-shirt or panties, basically. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, dang. Oh yeah, and also if you are a little insecure too, or want to just avoid as much distraction as possible, wear some tinted glasses. Here we go again. Can you please take your class? So I have an eye problem. These lights are bothering me. I need to keep these for medical reasons. Once again, I don't encourage lying, but what you gotta, it's for your survival. You're in church for a reason. It's for self healing, self improvement, and betterment. So if they tell you to take your shades off, tell them, hey, look, these lights bother me for medical reasons. I need to keep these lights on, these glasses on, okay? But if you're using it as a shield to protect you from the evil stares of people to help you stay there, do what you have to do, okay? I urge you to. The next thing is sitting in the back of the church. I still prefer to sit in the back of the church. It's more comfortable. I believe that's everything. And then also when church is over, I could just get on out in the with people. Sometimes, they have this thing where they talk about casual Christians. They come when they want to, XYZ. We're not referring to them. I'm not comparing them to you. What I'm talking about is some people who just want to go to church because they feel they need to, or they just, these are some precautions you could do. I'm giving you some tools to equip yourself so you know what to be aware of and how to fight, so you don't miss an opportunity to be showered with the blessings of a good word or some encouragement. You know, I don't care what sexual orientation you have or discrepancy or whatever. If you feel the need to go into the church, these are some guidelines I can give you to best equip for those things. Okay? I love you all. Church is a struggle. It's almost worse than going to high school, because at least when you go to high school, unfortunately, it's expected to have cliques. People who are better than you, per se. People in power, people who know more, people who don't, rich, poor. It's expected when you're in high school. But when you go to church, you don't want to feel like you're going back to high school being judged all the time, okay? It's bad enough that sometimes the situations we know we got ourselves in, we're guilty, okay? It's bad enough we know we might be in a pickle and we're stuck and we don't know how to get out. It's bad enough to know we struggle. It's bad enough to know we're this, we're that. Just please be happy that these people are still trying to even give God a try, okay? You know what I'm saying? So back up sometimes. Back up off them sometimes. Cause it's hard. It's hard, man. It's so hard trying to explain this stuff to kids. I feel guilty about that because I don't know how to really get them involved in church. Because if I'm not thrilled about it, how can I make them be thrilled about it? Because they're going to be taking my word for it. So thankfully, I did find a really cool church online, Relentless Church, Pastor John Gray in Aventer. Yes, the church where people tripping because he bought his wife a Lamborghini. I could care less what he buy her, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what he's preaching about helps me. When they pray, it helps me have strength. So just forget all that. People gonna talk no matter what. One day when I'm super successful and famous and or whatever come my way, I get successful. I don't even like to say famous because I'm not chasing for fame, but I do want to be successful in my own way. And I'm driving in something fancy according to social media. They gonna talk about me too, no different, okay? So they're just gonna talk. But I found an online church and I feel comfortable and I'm excited about it. So when I share it with my son, he can see my excitement. He may not be feeling that church necessarily, but he see that I'm excited about it. And he might see me reading the Bible a little bit more, or listening to it. He might see me listening to it more than anything. But if your excitement, parents, if your excitement level isn't matching and you're still trying to drag your kids into church, it's contradictory. So why even bother going? Why even bother telling them if you always pissed off all the time and you talk about go to church? It's so confusing. Don't even bother going, because you're just messing up your kids who just naturally want to be better people in general. I love you all, man. How to go to church without feeling victimized. Put up your dues. I equipped as much stuff as I could to get you in there, based off of how I feel and what I've experienced. I love you all. Life can be confusing, but just okay. It's kind of like shoveling snow. You get a lot of snow in your driveway. Sometimes you just don't know where to start, even though you shovel the driveway all the time. Some days it's just so much snow on that driveway, you just want to shake your head, even though you did it over and over and over. Some days it's just so overwhelming. On those days, look at life like that. Well, the driveway is filled with snow. I do this every single day. But today I just can't get it. But you do know where the driveway is at, the perimeter, thanks to the trees, thanks to the hedges. So you know where to stay. You know what I'm saying? So just start somewhere and you'll see the cement. And more cement you see, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. There's some more. Before you know it, you'll see the back of the start of the driveway to the end of the driveway where it meets the street, where it meets the road. So when you have a little straight path, it's exciting because at least you can go a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, because you know on either side you choose from that point, you'll be clearing more snow, more bigger paths so you can get out of the driveway. Okay? I love you all. My name is Elay, pronounced LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. I'm from Saginaw, Michigan, not Saginaw, Texas, holding it down for the 989. I love you all. This town is small. Their minds are small, but the ones who are creative, like me, who are in Saginaw, keep fighting because they gonna keep tearing you down. I urge my people from Saginaw, Michigan to keep fighting, especially the people like me who are creative and odd. Please keep fighting with me just to stay yourself, to stay creative, to be that light, to paint wild pictures, to paint murals on the walls like you used to. Please, because it's time to eat you alive with their scrutiny. From Saginaw, Michigan, born and raised, 989 all day. How to go to church without feeling victimized. I've equipped you with some weapons so you can get your butt in there. Tell me how it go too. You know, tell me. Yeah, I passed that collection plate to the left and it felt good. It's a new dawn. It's a new day and I feel good. Deuces.